You are watching part 1 of the full series of Java interview questions. These are the 5 questions we are going to discuss in this session. Difference between ArrayList and linked list in Java. Different types of memory areas in Java. Differences between checked and unchecked exceptions in Java. Difference between the equals sign, equals, and hashcode methods in Java. Purpose of the final keyword in Java. First question, what is the difference between ArrayList and linked list in Java? First, let's discuss about ArrayList. ArrayList internally uses a dynamic array to store elements. Provides fast random access and retrieval of elements as array indices are used. Time complexity of adding or removing an element at the end of the list is position 1, but it can be position n if an element is added or removed at the beginning or middle. Next, let's discuss about linked list. Linked list internally uses a doubly linked list to store elements. Provides fast insertion and deletion operations, especially at the beginning and middle. Random access and retrieval of elements are slower compared to ArrayList. Time complexity of adding or removing an element at any position is 1. Second question, what are the different types of memory areas in Java? First, heap memory. This memory area is used for dynamic memory allocation and stores objects in class instances. Heap memory is shared among all threads and gets cleaned by the garbage collector. Second, stack memory. Each thread of execution in Java has its own stack memory. It is used to store local variables, method invocations, and references to objects on the heap. Stack memory is thread-safe and automatically managed by the JVM. Third, method area. It is used to store class-level data, method code, and runtime constants. This area is shared among all threads and gets cleaned by the garbage collector. Next, PC register. Each thread has its own program counter register, which holds the current execution address. It keeps track of the thread's execution point. Last, native method stack. It is used to store native method calls, which are written in other languages, like C or C++, and are not executed within the JVM. Next question, what are the differences between checked and unchecked exceptions in Java? First, let's discuss about checked exceptions. These exceptions are checked at compile time and must be handled in the code using try-catch or declared in the method signature using the throws keyword. Examples include IO exception, class not found exception, SQL exception, etc. Checked exceptions enforce developers to handle expected exceptional scenarios explicitly in the code. Next, let's discuss about unchecked exceptions. These exceptions are not checked at compile time and do not require explicit handling in the code. Examples include null pointer exception, array index out of bounds exception, arithmetic exception, etc. Unchecked exceptions are generally caused by errors in programming logic or unexpected runtime conditions. Next question, what is the difference between the equals operator, equals, and hashcode methods in Java? The equals operator compares the memory addresses of two objects, checking if they refer to the same instance in memory. The equals method is used to compare the contents or values of two objects. It is commonly overridden in custom Java classes to define customized equality comparisons. The hashcode method returns an integer value representing the unique identifier of an object. It is used in hash-based data structures like hashset or hashmap for efficient storage, retrieval, and comparison of objects. Important point to note here is that, when overriding equals method, it is recommended to also override hashcode method to maintain consistency between the two methods. Next question, what is the purpose of the final keyword in Java? When applied to a variable, the final keyword makes it a constant, meaning its value cannot be changed once assigned. It's often used for declaring constants or immutable data. When applied to a method, the final keyword prevents the method from being overridden by subclasses. This can be useful when you want to ensure that a method's behavior remains consistent across all inherited classes. When applied to a class, the final keyword prevents the class from being subclassed. This is helpful when you want to create a class that should not have any further derived classes. Hope you have learned something and feel confident to answer the questions we discussed so far. Here's the list of questions that will be discussed in the next session. Please check out our playlist for more questions and subscribe our channel for updates and notifications. Good luck for your upcoming interviews.